Good morning, students. Welcome back. Hope you all are good. Myself, Arpita Dev. Today, we will revise a chapter from your maths, that is data handling. Topics to be covered: introduction, data, organizing data, telemarks, representation of data, pictograph, bar graph. Introduction. Data handling. Now, before we understand what do we mean by data handling, it is important that we know what exactly do we mean by data handling. For example, if attendance of class 6 for one particular month, January 2018, is given as follow. This is the information given to you that the class 6 entire month of January. This number tells us that 15 were present in 1st of January, 14 were present in 2nd of January, 17 were present in 3rd of January, 19 were present in 4th of January, and so on. It is actually tells us about where the attendance of each day of January 2018. What were the attendance of each day of January 2018? Now looking at this set of data, now this is a data or example of a data. That is set of number which convey some information. This set of number which convey some information to us by looking at this set of data. If I ask you some questions like who are absent, who is the best attendee, who is the worst attendee, so answering these type of question is quite difficult. Introducing data. Now talking about a particular shopkeeper, his sale for different items. He sells books, pencil, pen, notebook, etc. Those sales figure are shown in the current slide. This slide reflect for a particular year. This slide reflect for a particular year. Year is not mentioned in the question. Okay. Now, looking at this data, can you say which item gives better sale? Which month give better sale? Which item are very slow moving? Now, why do we want to answer this question? Well, when you answer this question, then it will plan for a better future. For example, if shopkeeper knows which items gives better sale, maybe for the next year he would buy more of those items. Data is a collection of facts or statistics. These facts would be of anything. It is not about the student's score or their attendance. It could be anything. Okay, here student's score is given. It could be anything. For example, when you look out the score of the student in a class, now what is that? That is nothing but a data. Here we see in this table, left hand side, in this table where name of the students. So name of the students with their respective scores, you see that Akash score 78, Amit score 45, Rekha score 70, Anu score 42, and so on. What is this? This is nothing but data which give you the fact. Data are two types, primary data and secondary data. Now what do you mean by primary data? the data collected directly from the source is known as primary data. For example, if you asked a student of class 5 about your favorite color, your favorite food, then the data thus collected is primary data, collected directly. What is the secondary data? The data collected from external source such as newspaper, internet, magazine is known as secondary data. Organizing a data. You have to organize a data, right? Now, once the data has been collected, it need to be organized to make it representable. The same information can be organized. What information are taken from the students or whatever, the same information has to be organized and present in form of a table. See left hand side picture, it is taken from a student and their scores, but in right hand side picture they has been organized like below 50 to student score, below 50, between 50 to 70 3 students score, above 70 2 students are score. Like this you have to organize the data. Representing data with pictograph. Now, what do you mean by pictograph? Pictograph. Picto means picture. Okay, when you represent the data, whatever you have been collected, when you represent the data with a picture or a symbol or a smiley, student, whatever, that is known as pictograph. Now, let us take an example of a pictograph. Let us assume that there is a class or a group of 100 students. Means one student representing 100 students. See in the right hand side, one student representing 100 students. So if there is 2 students, then 200. If there is 3 students, then 300. If there is 4 students, then 400. Okay, one student is representing 100 students. Now here we have asked students to choose their favorite subject. Now they have given option like maths, physics, chemistry, and they have to decide out of these 3 subjects which they have liked the most. And let ask maths liked by 3 kids, means 300 students. Physics liked by 2 kids, means 200 students. Chemistry liked by 4 kids, means 400 students. Okay, now looking at this pictograph, if I ask you some simple questions like which subject is liked by most of the student, which subject is liked by most of the student? Yes, chemistry, right? Understood why? Because there are 400 students. Today we will stop till here. In a part 2, we will study about the tally, marks and bar graph. Till then, be safe, be at home. Bye.